Hello everybody and welcome to a special Let's Talk Criterion on February UK releases for 2024. Hello everybody, a little impromptu Let's Talk Criterion to tell you about the forthcoming February releases for 2024. And we seem to have settled down with 2 releases per month in the UK. Obviously we'd like a lot more than that, to be honest, but 2 releases a month is a good place to start. So the first release coming out in February 2024 is the 2017 film entitled Mudbound. Now let me tell you a little bit about Mudbound. It's an historical drama film. It's directed by Dee Rees, and if you recognise that name it's because she already has a Criterion release in the collection, and that is Pariah. Now, the film was written by Dee Rees and Virgil Williams, and they based their screenplay on the 2008 novel Mudbound, written by Hilary Jordan. The film stars Carey Mulligan, Mary J. Blige, Gareth Hedlund and Jason Clarke, amongst others, and it depicts 2 World War II veterans, one of them white and one of them black, who returned to rural Mississippi, each to redress racism and PTSD in their own special way. Now, the film premiered at the 2017 Sundance Film Festival on January 21st, and it was released through Netflix distribution and is limited release in cinemas as well on November the 17th, 2017. As I say, Dee Rees already has directed Pariah, and that's a film already in the Criterion collection. Now, I'm just going to bring up some information shortly about the release dates and prices of these releases, but let me just show you a screenshot from Mudbound. And there it is. As you can see, a rural film, very much period, and another screenshot there, Carey Mulligan with Jason Clarke. And also, let me give you some information about the release dates. So, Mudbound, first of all, it's the link for the Blu-ray. It's only on Blu-ray. It's coming out on Blu-ray in the collection. And it's coming out on the date which I'll give you very shortly. There's the link for the Blu-ray purchased from Amazon. It will be, of course, available from HMV and also from Zavi. I think the advanced release of pre-orders have already gone up for that. And it releases on Monday, the 12th of February, 2024 in the UK Criterion collection with a recommended retail price of £22.99. £22.99. So there you go. That's Mudbound, coming from Dee Rees, the director, and it releases, as I say, the 12th of February 2024 in the shops at £22.99. So that looks very, very promising, actually, I have to say. I've not seen the film, even though it was on Netflix. I missed that. But given the stars that are in the film, Mary J. Blige, Carey Mulligan, Jason Clarke, I don't think it can miss, really. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing Mudbound when it releases here in the UK on Blu-ray. It's coming a little bit earlier in the US, but we can wait a little bit longer here in the UK, can't we? Now, the next film coming up is called Lone Star. Now, this one is a long awaited film, Lone Star, and it, of course, is by John Sayles, the director John Sayles. And let me just give you the details on Lone Star. Lone Star link is on the screen now. It's coming as a 4K Blu-ray combo pack with a separate Blu-ray release as well. This is the link on Amazon to the 4K release of Lone Star. And Lone Star, let me tell you a little bit about that film. Lone Star is, in fact, a title directed by John Sayles. He's famous, of course, for the return of the Secaucus 7 and Matewan, which already is in the Criterion collection in the US. It's a 1996 American neo-Western mystery film, written, edited and directed by Sayles, and it's set in a small town in South Texas. The ensemble cast, fantastic cast this, featuring Chris Cooper, Chris Christopherson, Matthew McConaughey and Elizabeth Pena. And it deals with a sheriff's investigation into the murder of one of his predecessors, and is filmed on a location along the Rio Grande, beautiful location in southern and southwestern Texas, and it received a lot of critical acclaim. Critics regarding it as the high point of the 90s independent cinema, as well as one of Sale's very best films. It was nominated for an Academy Award as well for Best Writing. Now, that film, Lone Star, hits us on 4K in the UK on Monday, the 26th of February. So say a 4K combo release with Blu-ray also at $29.99 and Blu-ray release at $22.99 of Lone Star. Now, this one has certainly been long awaited. Lone Star has been a long awaited release. Everyone was very, very pleased when the US release date was announced very recently. Now we're following up in the UK with the UK release date. Another screenshot from Lone Star here. There he is. Very good film indeed. John Sayles, a very, very well-respected director in Hollywood. And again, a film well worth seeing. I have seen Lone Star and can thoroughly recommend it. So back to the screenshot again. And one more time, we'll just recap the dates of both films. So first of all, let's start with Mudbound. Mudbound coming to us on Monday, the 12th of February. Let me just change the screenshot again. Monday, the 12th of February, 2024. Retail price on Blu-ray. Retail price $22.99. And then we have Lone Star coming to us a little bit later in the month. Lone Star coming to us on Monday, the 26th of February, on 4K and on Blu-ray. Those two films releasing in the UK, Lone Star and Mudbound. So hope you look forward to pre-ordering those releases. I recommend both really, and nice additions to the UK collection. And what is in the next edition of Let's Talk Criterion? You certainly may well ask, and I will tell you. It's coming out on Tuesday, the 5th of December in the US only at this time, and it's a 1961 film by Alan Barron, directed by him and actually starring him as well, called Blast of Silence, a famous noir film from 1961. I'm just putting together that programme now, and you should be able to see that coming up on the YouTube channel about Friday, about 1:15, our normal time for going live with our videos. Also looking forward in December, we've got some fantastic releases to round out the year. We've got Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, and also The Red Balloon, and the reissue on 4K of the Terrence Malick film Days of Heaven. That was postponed slightly from earlier in the year, and that will now be releasing also in December. So we've got some nice releases to look forward to. We'll cover them all, of course, on Let's Talk Criterion. Please feel free to subscribe and share. The channel is getting a lot of attention at the moment, and with over 440 subscribers, very, very pleased to be with you each week with a new Criterion title. Looks like we're going a bit quiet on the Janus Contemporaries for the new year, but there have been quite a few, 6 so far, so perhaps they're giving it a little break and they'll come back maybe March, April time with some more. There certainly is a list of Janus Contemporaries on the way. So don't panic, there are more to come, and there's some excellent titles in that list, I can tell you that now. I'll not reveal them at this stage, I'll keep them a secret till 2024, but a lot of Criterion fans will know what they are already, so they won't come as a surprise when I start to preview them on the channel. From me, as always, it's goodbye, and above all, very good Christmas Criterion viewing. See you soon.